Let's talk about purpose today. Is there a purpose to life? What is the purpose of life? Why are we here? How do we get here? It's pretty amazing that consciousness exists at all, that anything at all exists. After all, if the universe is just an accident, it's pretty amazing that this accident created intelligent minds enough to be able to reflect on it. It's pretty remarkable when you think about it. If this was truly an accident, it's amazing that this accident can reflect on itself. But do we really think reality is an accident? Do you really think seeing a dog wag its tail, seeing a child being born is an accident? If it's the old argument, if you were to get a bunch of paint and throw it against the wall, could that make a Picasso? Could that make a Michelangelo painting? Maybe one in a quadrillion billion. But the odds of you existing is not one in a quintillion. It's 100%. You're existing right now. It's 100%. Existence is an absolute. It's amazing. And in fact, existence doesn't really have a purpose at all. It just exists. It just is. Purpose is it's a subjective notion. It's what you do with existence. Existence doesn't have a purpose in the same way dancing and music doesn't have a particular purpose. We could say that maybe the purpose of dancing and art and music is to entertain, but that's only one narrow version of that. The broad theme of dance, there's no particular purpose because the purpose is in the one who's dancing. You can dance for many different purposes, right? You can dance for fun, you can dance for entertainment, you can dance for money, but the art of the dance is just self-expression. So what do you think the meaning of life is, the purpose of life is? Maybe the purpose of life is for the universe to engage in a form of self-expression that's so large that it encompasses absolutely everything. And what's the purpose of self-expression? That's up to you. The purpose of life is to create. It's to build things. In a way, we are all a form of God. We're inventing things every day. We're inventing buildings. We're inventing smartphones. We're inventing AI. So in a way, we are the God of AI. And then it just keeps going down there. So is there a purpose of life? At the large scale, we could say the purpose of life, of existence, is just to exist, is to just be the most authentic way that you are. Self-expression. That the purpose of the universe is just to be the universe. The purpose of God is just to be God. To be loving, to be all-powerful, to be all good, to give life. But then we all each have an individual purpose. And that purpose changes as we age and grow old. It might evolve. So we don't have one particular mission in life. God doesn't have any particular purpose for us. The universe doesn't have any particular purpose for us. It's just we're in this game. The universe is playing this game of reflecting on its own self. We are the universe experiencing itself. So we need to ask, what kind of ways do we want to honor this miracle? And how do we want to express ourselves in life? Do we want to engage in acting, theater, raising a family, music, whatever? Just think about the small wins in life. We overlook this. But if you can just look at the small things that you do every day that are wins, whether it's getting to work on time, getting dressed, being able to enjoy the small things. we don't need to look for purpose in the grand scheme. We just need to look at what are some things that we're already doing well, and what can we do to honor the miracle of life? How can we connect deeply to life and honor our own self-expression? So maybe reflect on that. What is your own self-expression? And how can you do that to the fullest?